So heading out on a road trip, we're going to go to Poncha Springs, Colorado. I'm going to stop for the evening in Gunnison, Colorado. All right, we're ready to roll. We've got about a little over a 90% charge. It's saying that we'll get to Grand Junction with a 39% charge. All right, so we're about to get back on the road to go 127 miles to Gunnison.
Your destination will be on the left.
I kind of lucked out. I got a great night's sleep, but apparently Finn didn't. When I got to the hotel, I turned off Sentry mode because I wanted to be sure that I had enough battery to make it to Poncha Springs. What I didn't realize is that the fireworks display was like about 500 feet that way. The fireworks immediately set off the alarm, which turned on Sentry mode. I get up this morning, there's 29 events occurred in Sentry mode, and I also got an alert last night letting me know that the alarm had triggered Sentry mode. So Sentry mode was on all night. Didn't seem to affect the battery much at all. Navigate to Poncha Springs Supercharger. Thank you very much. Ah, beautiful coffee. Okay, just left the hotel, got some coffee, hit the car wash to wash the bugs off of Finn, and now I'm heading to the supercharger in Poncha Springs, Colorado. Now that's only 58 miles away, and I have 118 miles of range, so everything should be fine. The computer agrees. It says that I'm going to arrive with a 21% charge, so I should be in good shape. Now the problem is, the drive between Gunnison and Poncha Springs involves a lot of straight uphill. You're basically climbing up the side of a mountain the entire time as you get to Monarch Pass. And then I'm going to head down a little ways, so I'll regen a little bit, but my fear is, can I get to the top of that pass? Now, I don't know if the computer takes into account elevation gain. I believe it does. I know a better route planner does. And clearly it does. If you look, I'm starting here with a 38% charge. It's a linear battery use all the way for the first 30 miles or so. But then you see it just drop off a cliff. And I go into the yellow here below the 20% mark and almost to the 15% mark, even in their estimates. And then that's obviously the top of Monarch Pass. I start going downhill and I'll regen some and I arrive with 21%. Problem's right here. Tesla's computer tends to overestimate by about 10%, so if it says I'm going to be at 15%, that means I'm going to be at 5%. So I'm a little worried, not super worried, I wouldn't call it anxiety, but it's something I'm actually thinking about. I don't think it makes sense to speed. I think I'm going to drop down to 65, which is the speed limit, and that should give me a little extra leeway and a little extra wiggle room so I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to make it to Poncha Springs. So we're just about the part where we're going to start climbing up Monarch Pass. It's going to be interesting to see how we do on battery. So I'm doing better than I expected. I'm at 25%. It's now estimating that we'll be at 24% charge when we get to Poncha Springs. So we're totally on track. The question is, as we start going uphill, you can see this is the V shape, right? This is where we start climbing Monarch Pass. How deep are we going to get? Now it's a little higher now. It's much closer to 20% than 15. It's probably around 18%. Looks like the valley. Let's see how far we actually get. So the good news is I made it to the Poncha Springs Supercharger with plenty of charge to spare. I exceeded the computer's estimate quite a bit. I ended up with about a 23% charge by the time I got there. The bad news is I lost the recording. So basically I tried to record the entire way down, and then by the time I got to the supercharger, I forgot to hit stop, and so it basically ran out of card space and erased all of it. The charging went really fast in Poncha Springs. I was charging at well above 500 miles per hour. Actually about 590 is where I peaked. Now that's 500 miles of range gained for every hour of charging. So I charged up enough so that I'd have plenty of juice for my trip. I'm going to stop by the charger on my way back home. so I didn't need a full charge. There won't be a day 3 because I'm spending time with family for the next couple of days, but I'll be back on day 4 with my drive home from Poncha Springs. I don't know where I'm going to go. I haven't decided. I'm going to do a different direction home, stop by a couple of different places, take a nice leisurely pace. So I'll be back for that part of the trip. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Low sweeper, a little bit of a decreasing radius turn. This thing is just handling business. Oh, baby.